everybody. I realized I did not post the module for week 4 update for you guys, so I wanted to go ahead and do that, and it's a little bit different this week, so I wanted to go over it with you guys, make sure you completely understood. So that's this guy right here, module 4, or September 1st through the 7th. So let's take a look at the checklist first. Checklist kind of contains everything you're going to want to be doing in order. So this one's a little bit different in that you only have one submission, but it contains a lot of work within the one submission. So you're going to read Chapter 9, Developing Basic Facts Fluency. That's on page 183 to 198. After you get done reading that, you're going to go ahead and work on the Module 4 problem set on your computer. So you're going to read through those directions carefully and make sure you follow what the slide deck is saying. Basically, you have to take a little cards and put them on a different slide. If you get stuck or have issues with that, please let me know. I had another student reach out. I sent them a video. It's not a big deal. If you're having issues, please let me know. The directions for that are kind of right here. You can cut and paste the Module 4 final discussion, or you actually insert the page, or you can take a picture of it if you do it by hand and submit it that way on the final discussion as well. So it's either or for the problem set. Next thing you're going to do is create a 2 to 3 minute video with a think aloud video. Solving one of the problems from your problem types table. So you're going to narrate the reasoning as you would if you're teaching an elementary school student, like if you're teaching your class, how you would present it to your class. So I'm very interested to hear that. I think it'll be really neat. This will be posted in your Module 4 final discussion as well. So right now you've got your Module 4 PowerPoint slide deck, the item from that. Then you're also going to have your think aloud. So right now we've got 2 things on there. Next, you're going to write your 1 to 2 page reading reflection, connecting Chapter 9 to your problem types activity and your think aloud. So you've done your think aloud and your problem type activities, so I want you to relate Chapter 9 to that. So in order to get full credit for this piece, you're going to want to make sure you cite your sources in the APA. You're also going to make sure you don't use that AI like I posted last week. I just want to make sure everybody's clear on that. And this can be attached as a Word document, a Google document link. If you're going to do links, make sure it's available for me to click on and so I can read it and access it. I had one that was submitted that I couldn't access. So these are just things as we're going through. Or you can post it in the discussion post. It will just make it super long. So I really would suggest the Word document or the Google Doc. It's really up to you though. I like to give you guys options. Additionally, you can do this where you post the video for it. You can do that as well. It's really up to you how you guys do these. Kind of follow the old processes, but really we want to make sure that you have all of this information. Last thing you're going to do is give 2 classmates responses on their Think Aloud videos. So I want you to watch their Think Aloud videos. This is why it's important we label everything so everybody knows where my Think Aloud videos are. I want feedback for students. I want kind, nice feedback, similar to what I give you, with things you thought were great, things you thought they could work on. If there's any issues, you're not giving them negative criticisms. You're just saying, hey, maybe I would try it this way, or hey, I really think that was a great way you went about doing this, and this is why. And I kind of want you to relate these Think Aloud videos to the readings in some capacity. I want you to relate them to what we're doing in class. So the very surface level responses, really, I'm not gonna be grading those as easily as I have been, and there's a rubric attached to this assignment. So you're gonna want to make sure you do that. Last thing, you should be working on your math journal entries. You should have one completely done by now and working on that second one. The second one should be finished pretty much by the end of this week. You're going to turn in 4 of those by the end of week 4. So make sure you're going through and getting all that done. I don't want you guys to fall behind, and because it's hard to get caught up sometimes. My late policy allows for late turn-ins, but if you get to the end of the semester and you got a whole bunch of stuff turned in, it can be difficult, especially with limited time. So we'll kind of go through. It's just your do first. That's where you're going to read. It tells you what you're going to read. Next thing's your directions for the check your understanding problem types, which is this guy right here. You're going to want to download this right here onto your computer and work from your computer, from the desktop or OneDrive, however you want to do it. Next is going to be the submission for the module. The whole submission goes on that discussion post. The rubric is down here. It's 30 points. So it's the same amount of points as it was before. However, these break it down exactly how you're going to get your points. So I want you to understand, like, make sure you're reading through the rubric completely. The same thing when you have your students, you're going to want to give them a rubric that's easy to explain and understand, and so they know, like, this is how I earned this grade. So I just want you guys to understand this is how you're going to earn the grades, okay? And then this is your actual submission, so you're actually going to submit it right here. And you hit Start New Thread. And then your rubric again is posted right here for you. It's broken down further in the previous page, but that's it there. Last on here is going to be your math journal entries that you should be working on. And this is due October 5th. So like I said earlier, you're going to want to make sure you're going to have 2 done by the end of this week, working on that 3rd and 4th one before the 5th of October, which is next month. So you have some time, but I don't want you guys to get caught up where you're doing it all at the end, because it can be a lot. If you have any questions, please shoot me an email. I try to get back as quick as I can to you guys. And I try to go about the best way of helping as much as I can. I want you guys to be super successful in this class, and I want you guys to be great math teachers. I have lots of experience in the classroom and just in general with stuff. So if you need help at all, please just reach out. I'm here to help, and I want you guys to do really well. So thank you so much. Have a great day, and be well.